Caoimhe. Is that right, Caoimhe? Thank you, Caoimhe Finn, and her escort is William Sheehan. And just while William is bringing Caoimhe up and telling you about it, William hails from West Cork, a small village 5 minutes outside of Caoimhe, whatever you call it, called Artfield. He has been working as a vet with an MPI. Now, you're going to be very busy at the moment with what MPI are up to, aren't you, William? So that's good to have you here. You've been here, and you've been here together for over 4 years, is that right?
Well, we've been...
Anyone come in here? Here we go.
We've been in New Zealand for nearly 2.5 years, but we've been together for 4 years.
4 years. Now, I'm going to start by asking you to spell Caoimhe.
Caoimhe.
How would you get Caoimhe out of that?
I ask myself the same question every now and then. MHE gives a V sound in Irish. So
It
that's
must
where it
mean
gets
something, that name, does it? What does it mean?
It means kindness and beauty.
Well, they must have That's lovely, Caoimhe. That's lovely. Thank you for explaining that. Now, you were born and bred in County Wexford, Ireland. Talk to me about County Wexford, Ireland. What was it like growing up over there?
So Wexford has the nickname of the sunny southeast, but it's not sunny. But it is in the southeast. So it's a great little town on the coast. And the funny thing is, where Dunedin is, in the southeast corner, that's exactly where Wexford is. So they kind of mirror each other, which happened just by coincidence. And it's a lovely little town. There's so many things going on, and they've a wonderful international opera festival that runs every year, and we've people travelling from all over the world to come to it. It's a really big deal. So it's a real artsy little
Your
town.
mum comes from Dublin,
She does.
and Dad comes from Kilkenny, right?
Dad is a mixture. So Dad, his father, Sean, came from Cork, and my granny Mary came from Kilkenny, but he was born in Pakistan.
That figures, doesn't it?
Yeah. So Granddad worked for the UN, and they travelled all around the world. So hence Dad was born in Pakistan.
You came out here with William in 2016 just to have a look around Dunedin, and you've never looked back. You love the place, is that right?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, William got the job, and I just decided, sure, why not? We'll come out and see what it's all about. And we kind of had this thing that we just stayed for a year, and it's now been 2, and we have our residency application ready to go. We just have to put our passports in after this weekend on Monday morning, and off it goes. So we're hoping to stay for another little while anyway.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Dunedin? Did you, William's a vet, isn't he, so obviously?
So it was really down to William's job. He got the job in Balclutha, which is about an hour outside of Dunedin, and we knew it would be good. It's a small little, well, it's not small, it's a university town, so there's always something going on. It's really buzzy, there's beautiful beaches, it's really close to central Otago, ski fields, so we just thought, that it's going to be a right fit, and it is.
Now back home you've got a brother and a sister?
I do, yeah.
Brother is just graduating as a doctor?
He's 1 year left. He's he's studying in RCSI, Royal College of Surgeons, Ireland, and my sister is just about to finish school, so she's 1 more year left before her leaving cert, which any Irish in the room will know what a dreaded thing that is. So she's 1 more year left at that, and then off into the big bag world she goes. So.
Caoimhe, you yourself are involved in GP's placement or stuff like that, is that right?
I am, yeah.
It sounds really interesting. Did you do medical studies yourself, or was it?
No, I studied drama and English for my
close.
BA,
Yeah.
and I studied drama and performance for my masters. And I just happened to get into a university job in Dublin just before I came to New Zealand. And then I came over here and I was working in ACC, and then I decided I was going to jump ship, and a job came up in the University of Otago, and I'd worked in pharmacy for a long time as well. So with the pharmacy and the university, I just thought, why not? And it's a wonderful job. I love it.
So your job, you're working in the placement of GPs into rural areas.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
the students.
Students, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a little bit like the scheme we have here, where they come down from Auckland and they're placed in hospital? Okay.
Yeah.
So how far afield do you go? You
So
based in Dunedin?
it's quite political. There's barriers and borders that we're not allowed to cross. So we place students Queenstown, Invercargill, Te Anau, Curragh, Timaru, and Timaru is about far north as where I'd go. But yeah, I had to learn my South Island geography pretty fast.
Like how many medical students would you be placing each year?
I have to place, nearly 250 students throughout the year.
So is it a 12 months placement or 6 months? Or what?
It ranges. So the fourth years have a 3-week placement, fifth years have a 6-week placement, and trainee interns again have a shorter kind of 3-week placement.
So do you change them over? Do you take one from, say, Timaru and put it down at Ashburn or whatever?
It depends. Some of them will, there's one placement that starts in Tianu and then the student will travel to Tuatapere and then back again. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So they get just as broad in the knowledge. The idea is that a lot of them will actually stay in the rural areas, isn't it? Because
that's the whole point, that they're trying to, that's our department, it's the Department of General Practice and Rural Health. So they're really pushing to get new GPs and newly qualified doctors back into the rural communities, just put the healthcare back in there.
Seeing them out there as single and hopefully they can hook up with some local person, get married.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Now you mentioned before that you did your drama and performance art at Dublin College, and you were awarded the Ad Astra Performing Arts Scholarship in Dunedin. What's that about?
So the Ad Astra Performing Arts Scholarship, it's the highest scholarship that the university UCD gives. So it comes in 3 strands. There's a performance strand, there's a sporting strand, and there's an academic strand. So the equivalent in a sporting strand would be students who go on to Olympic level or represent Ireland in World Championships and that kind of thing. So I was very lucky enough to be awarded the performance side, so I got it for drama and I got it for both my BA and my MA as well. So.
I think that, you mentioned here that you manage and you teach ballet base. Ballet fitness company or something.
So it's bar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's French, but it's not this thing over here.
Yeah.
So it's a fusion, yes, of ballet, Pilates, and kind of body weight movement, and creates this kind of really graceful workout. So if you haven't done dance before and you're itching to try it, it's a good kind of introduction.
Do they have a regional roses and then come together?
They did, and my region had something like 26 girls go for one spot.
Wow.
I think my reasoning for coming to New Zealand and applying this year was I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I always want to make sure I do something right. And I knew I wanted to do the Rose of Tralee, but I knew I wanted to see parts of the world first and really find somewhere I was passionate about representing. And although I love my hometown, there was something in me that wanted to represent another area. And this year I kind of found my Caoimhe-shaped hole in the world, and I just said, this is the year to do it, and I'm so glad I did.
That's fantastic, and you've had great support from your Otago, from your Dunedin province, and they're your family away from home, I guess.
They are, yes.
And that young William too. I'm going to ask him to come up and escort you off the stage now, Caoimhe. And I think I've really thoroughly enjoyed talking to you.